What's up YouTube? This is Void of Dust Gaming and today I have another ranked match. This is a recorded match. I have played it yesterday and I just wanted to show you how good Roxie is. For people who have checked out my account and my other videos, I have bought Roxie recently. As you see, I'm not at the Masters level. So I think I played 3 or 4 games with her. And this time I'm doing a more tank-like approach. I played her as a warrior before, and I'm going to play her in the jungle. I've seen that Butterfly was disconnected, so basically what I did, I thought I could do the jungle then. That's the reason why I took Punish. You sometimes have AFKers, and I was really frustrated from the Murad game I have uploaded yesterday. So we had an AFK Wukong with this match during the match, and I was just like pissed because it's ruining games, those AFKers. So you can see quite nicely how I invaded and counter jungled. So I already took their red buff. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm level 2 here, so I'm going for the bird. Valheim follows up. I have my flaming shoes ready. And that really drains my mana, as you can see. So I'm always maxing my 1 because that's the main source of my damage. And then I go for the 2. So for people who want to try Roxie and people who are not that familiar with her, your 1 is basically a trail of fire. Every enemy that is running in that fire takes a hit every half second, and you are healed 2% of the damage that you have dealt, and it is 1% if it's not an enemy hero. Your 2 is a shield, and your 3 is a dragging ability. It's not like the ability that Grug has, so it is not a long hook that is reeling people in. I baited here. That was my plan. I wanted to bait because I have seen that our butterfly was coming towards us, and she is able to kill all of them. So really nice butterfly play here. I was basically just using my shield and my abilities to block them. And that is the moment where I'm going to counter jungle again. So that's the reason that I wanted to have the frostbite because the frostbite damages enemies. So Arthur sees me, I reel him in. Here you can see my third ability. It's basically, and I have to get out here. But the butterfly finishes her off beautiful. And now their butterfly comes in and we are dealing so massive damage that we are able to kill the 3 of them again. So we are in a 6-0 lead. Fantastic. This worked really, really well. Everyone stayed here. Really good team play at this point of the game. And that's a good game, guys, for me, because I was quite happy having a team being able to play like that. And I was basically playing a roamer. So I look at the map, I see when I can make plays where I can give numbers, which means we are more people there. And that was basically just the plan that I tried to be helpful here. And yeah, I'm not able to land my 3. I have realized that you have to take your finger and you have to really take it up in the right hand corner in order to cancel your ability. I've never played a hero that was that difficult to cancel the ultimate or any other ability, and I have misused my ult several times because of that. There you go. I'm going into that jungle again. I wanna put pressure on that butterfly, and I've activated my shield, and there you can see me. I'm taking Valheim all over the map. We did not do that much damage here. We defeated the Dio-chan. I'm not able to kill Butterfly with my frostbite. You might see might have seen that I was basically doing a bit damage while she wasn't in my range anymore. That's one of the problems that Roxie has, and I'm going down. Yeah, that was just too risky. But in the end, a good thing is that if you are in the enemy jungle and they have to deal with you, what it gives to your team, and especially for that butterfly who is so fat at the moment, it gives her the time to completely focus on her own jungle. So she can completely do all the jungle camps, get the stacks on her item, because the items of the jungler stacks, they have up to 15 stacks every time you kill one of those minion creeps. You get one stack, and that stack basically gives you health, it gives you more ability power, it gives you better cooldown reduction and stuff like that. So the jungler, the first goal for the jungler, besides doing ganks and stuff, is to get your ability stacks on the items. That's really, really important. Of course, there are other objectives such as getting towers, getting Abyssal Dragon, but the jungler should also focus on his jungle item in order to get as many stacks as possible. And there we go. Butterfly is really afraid of us, so we get the Sage buff, which is also quite beneficial on Roxie. Yeah, and I misguided the range, and Butterfly's disconnected again. That's sad. Look at there, I'm doing my shield, and it is not enough to get rid of that Valheim. I'm not doing that many kills here, but what you can see in this match is that we really start to focus on the objectives, and there's a really nice finish at the end. I think it's a good example of how to finish games, because what's usually happening is one of the teams is snowballing, which means they have more kills than the other team. They win the team fights quite easily, so they feel quite strong. It's like, yeah, I can basically 4v1 everyone. It's super easy for me to kill people, especially fat assassins like Butterfly, Tulin, Flash. You get the feeling that you can take the world. What's going to happen is that you are easily killing everyone at the beginning of the game, but as long as the game goes, the scaling just happens to be not that big anymore. What I mean with that is that if a game takes 20 minutes, the other team has the ability to come up and catch up. So the main problem with that is that at first you are super strong, and that situation starts to change as soon as the enemy has more time to play. So if you want to win games and you have been really successful on killing the enemies at the beginning of the game, you should totally go for towers and stuff like that, because as long as the game goes, the more options you will give the enemy to come back into the game. That is just normal common sense. And you can help that by invading the enemy jungle and by taking stuff from them, because basically it's like resources. If they don't have the resources to do something, they cannot do anything against you. It's just like math. You get the money and they don't have the money, so they cannot buy new shoes because they don't have the money. Easy stuff. So I'm rallying like an idiot here because I just see that I cannot take Darkslayer on my own. It will happen in the end. As you can see, I'm healing through the damage that I do, so I have my 1 up all the time. And this is like the last shield gave me, the last shield that I have been pressing gave me the ability to be in that phase that I'm able to kill Darkslayer. And that first Darkslayer was pretty easy, like I almost died, as you have seen. But it's a pretty easy Darkslayer, and it was uncontested by the enemy because everyone was basically up that field. So you can try to do that if you are comfortable with your skills. And that was my intention. So what I'm going to do here is I'm looking for an opportunity to get the enemy. So I summoned the Drake here. And what I'm doing now is I'm just getting farm. Because I want them to go in, I want them to fight us, and I want our dragon to do as much damage to the tower as possible. And yeah, we got that tower by that. That was my intention, to get the first tower, because as soon as the mid tower starts to fall, everything is loads easier. And because we won that fight, like we wiped the enemy team. Yeah, I'm checking my equipment here, and I'm changing it to the tank build. So I'm going for the Aegis. This was the first time that I'm not maxing all my abilities or all my equipment. So I start to get more tanky because I feel I need more armor, I need more health to be more beneficial in the game, because the enemy has already 12 kills. So that means I just wanted to be more helpful for my team and be that tank that my team needs right now. And if you take the situation from 3 to 4 minutes before, we have not been able to get that much towers. The enemy had more tower than we did. And this Dark Slayer push and the wipe of the enemy team, because they thought they had to fight us, but we were ahead in terms of gold and items. And that just caused the enemy team to be completely wiped. And this was like the thing that I had in my head. Okay, let's do it. Let's kill them. Let's set up this situation where they should basically deal with us. And yeah, that worked quite well. And that is like super bad. Like, you cannot, in ranked play and in other plays, you cannot let yourself be killed by a tower. Like, that's not working. Like, you cannot even do that in a friendly match. Not if you not kill anyone. Like that butterfly, what did she do there? Basically, it could be that her telephone just got frozen or something. That would be the only explanation for that. And there we go. Because we are far ahead and we have put pressure on their towers, they have to deal with stuff. We have waves pushed, and there goes my ult again. I think that this ult should just be a bit more. It should be longer, I think. And there we go. Roxie is so strong. She's like an easy character, I think. I mean, it's just pressing buttons and rolling around on her rollerblades. And there we go. I'm going in so that my team starts to take that tower. I'm willing to take the damage because it doesn't matter. And we won the game by that. So it was basically just farm up, get the Dark Slayer, push waves, and get to the tower. That's the formula how to win your games. And as you can see, I did not do that much damage on the enemy team, but I soaked up quite a lot of damage because I was playing the tank. Yeah, there I moved up 1 point. I was just frustrated so much with the Murad that I started to play Roxie again. And that's basically it. So rinse and repeat. Yeah, you can see 28%, so I was the main damage dealer. And guys, thank you for watching my videos, and stay tuned for another Murad video coming at you. I guess we can do that tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. This was Void of Dusk Gaming.